guys, it's Scott. Welcome to the first tee here at Lenrick. I'm trying a little bit different video style today here. Played my first 9 holes this year, I believe. So here we are, trying to do a voiceover here. So I'm going to watch this with you and just comment along, see what I can remember from the round, and sort of walk you through it here. Pulled that first one a little bit, and actually ended up right as I was walking off, 2 guys walked up. So I let them kind of play with me here on the first hole. Tried to draw that one. Just hung it out. Went straight, basically. That's where I was looking to start it. This one. So I had about 95 yards and chunked it. Oh, God. No warm-up today. That's not really an excuse to chunk a shot that bad, but I was just not warmed up, not ready, not finding the bottom of my swing yet. And that's what happens. So the first hole is a par 5, so this is, I guess, my 4th shot here for birdie. It was a little bit short. The golf course was playing really long. It was really wet. It was cart path only, so I was walking anyway, so it didn't really matter. But as you can see, it was windy as well, so the golf course was playing tough today. It was playing long. First hole was downwind, but it didn't help a whole lot because the ball was not going anywhere once it landed. And made a bogey first hole. Second hole, it's a downhill par 3. I believe it was playing about 170. Had a 7-iron here, chunked it, as you can see. So first 2 holes were kind of rough. Not making excuses, but I wasn't really able to kind of focus on what I was doing because, like I said, let those 2 guys play through with me. So I was kind of rushing everything, trying to get the camera situated. Got to get this up and down for par. That shot tracer doesn't tell the whole story. I actually that one had some cut spin on it. It was short for sure, but it bounced to the right. So my first bad break of the round. Everything else has been self-inflicted to this point, but should have walked up and taken the stick out, as you can see, because that was dead center of the hole. If that flag was not in there, that would have been in for par. So tap in for a bogey with an asterisk. I'm calling that a par, but it's a bogey. So at this point, 2 over through 2 with an asterisk. Mad about that one still. Oh yeah, didn't get to record, well, forgot to record the tee shot on the 3rd hole. Instead, I hit the button as I was walking off and didn't realize it till halfway down the fairway. So I just left this footage in there to, show you that life happens and me trying to figure out how to record a round of golf. I actually hit a decent 3-wood off the tee. You'll see where it ended up at the top of the hill. And here it is. This hole was playing back into the wind. It was playing, I hit a 3-wood because if you hit driver straight on the line I was hitting, it ends up over those mounds into the trees, and that's no good. So just kind of laid it back and took my medicine here. Had about 185, 180 yards, something like that. Pretty long shot into the flag. But ball below my feet, hanging lie. Actually hit it pretty decent. Obviously the lie took it to the right a little bit. It sort of landed right on the front of the green. It was just on the fringe. But alas, I took a picture instead of a video of my 2-putt par. So here I am, 2 over through 3. And here is the 4th hole. It's another par 3. This one plays back uphill. I believe it was about 165, 167, something like that today. Again, back into the wind. So, pretty good strike here, actually. It's the first decent swing of the day. Got that one back around. but I was not close to the hole, as you can see here. You can barely see the flag in this shot. I'll try to zoom in so you can see it a little bit. But yeah, so I mean, I had 45 feet back up the hill, and this trick you can't really see from this camera angle, but this is a big left to right breaking putt. This green slopes back to front and left to right as you're looking at it from here. So just didn't get that one quite high enough, but it was, I mean, not a tap in. It was about 3 feet or so below the hole. So knocked that one in for another par. And not sure if you noticed there, but that ball got stuck in the flag. I mean, it went in, but at that point is when I knew these flag sticks are going to be a problem today. So I'm pretty sure I took all of them out after that, because I had already gotten screwed on the second hole, and then that one also got stuck in the flag. So, all right, good drive here. Down the middle, over the ridge. I was nervous that it was going to kick down to the right into the kind of runoff area, but luckily the golf course was super soft, and it was just right down here at the bottom of the hill. Really solid strike with this hybrid here. This is just a layup. It's a weird hole. It's a par 5, but you can't get there in 2 unless you can hit it 400 yards off the tee, because you can't really hit it left enough to get it. You still have to slice it around the trees on your second shot, even if you were far enough ahead. So good layup here. I believe I had a 130 shot. No. It was like 115. This is a gap wedge. And solid strike. Pulled it a little. But it was about pin high, maybe a little bit long. So I had 20 feet or so. Back down the hill. It was breaking left to right. The screen slopes back to front again. And yeah, just a little bit more speed. But that's another par. So I'm still 2 over. All right, so this hole, par 4, severe dogleg left. Got to hit a draw off of this tee. You can't hit driver really because it's not worth the risk. So hit this 3-wood and overcooked it. Hooked it into the trees. Luckily it kicked down. I tried to make the shot tracer do that funky thing. It sort of worked out. So yeah, here we are. My old pro used to say, if you hook it in, you hook it out. So I've got to get, you can see the cart path there on the left, and the green is over there. So I'm hooking it around these trees and under these limbs. And hit actually a really good shot. Good recovery here. Right around the corner, and the shot tracer doesn't really do it justice because you can't see the ball obviously, but it was just short of the green, right in front of the bunker up there. And here it is. So just a simple little pitch. Actually hit this one pretty good as well. Got to get up and down for par. Solid strike up next to the hole. I think it left about 6 feet, something like that. Yeah, 6 or 8 feet. And this one's a big time right to left breaker. Probably broke about a foot at least. Yeah, solid in the hole. All right, so here we are, dog leg right. Not much of a dog leg right. Kind of fell out of that one. Lost my balance. Hit a little high on the coat face, and it was kind of up a little bit higher than I would have wanted it, so it didn't go as far. So I had a 7-iron here. I think it was about 165 into the hole. And this hole is also playing back into the wind. And starting to rehearse a few things there. And actually hit that one thin, but it worked out. It was a good miss. The pin was back in the back of the green. Well, no, the pin was in the front of the green. My ball was in the back of the green. Yeah, you can see I hit it pretty long here. But still in the green. Had a putt for a birdie of about, again, another long one, 40 feet. I read it pretty straight, and I think it ended up breaking left to right on me. Yeah, you just see it fell to the right, and obviously didn't hit it hard enough. Yeah, don't forget to take the flag out. Was really happy with my putting today, other than the lag putts. Like I said, the greens were playing pretty slow because of all the rain and the moisture, and they hadn't cut them. But I made pretty much all my short putts. Oh yeah, I didn't miss a putt inside, probably inside 8 feet. All right, this is another dogleg left, par 5. When it's dry, you got to be careful hitting driver here because it can bounce through if you hit it straight. And I hit this one straight, and I was pretty nervous about it, but the wind killed it, and it got a good kick kind of down and to the left over the mound. So ended up, not in a great position here because you can see it's just kind of bare dirt. And I hit this 3-wood off of here. The ball's above my feet. Trying to hit a fade. Trying to start it over at that bunker. And it started exactly where I wanted, and it just stayed straight. And here it was in the pine straw. It was about 45 yards under the hole. But this is to get up and down for a birdie on this par 5. And hit it pretty good. Needed to hit a little bit harder. Came up just a little bit short. But nevertheless, birdie putt. Kind of back up the hill left to right. Just not enough speed. So it's another par. Alright, and this is the 9th hole. Playing long. You can't really see in the trees the wind, but it was dead back into the breeze. And it was blowing probably 15 miles an hour, pretty steady out there today. Hit a good shot. The wind just killed it. So I ended up, I think it was, if you shot at the rangefinder, I think it said 180. But it was playing more like 210 because this hole plays way uphill, and the wind was probably like I said, 15 mile an hour breeze. Hit a great shot though. I was really happy with this one. It was the best swing of the day. Now, again, when it's dry, above this hole can be pretty dangerous because it can get pretty fast going back down the screen. So, I had 35-40 feet down the hill of what I thought would normally be a pretty fast putt, and I just didn't hit it. Got scared of it, and there were some pretty heavy Poa annua patches between my ball and the hole that it ran through as well to slow it down even more, but just needed to hit it harder. But this is for another par. I believe 7 pars in a row after those first 2 bogeys. 1.5 bogeys. I'm still mad about that second hole. It should have been a par. And there it is. So, thanks for joining me. Hope you liked it. Let me know if you like this format. Look forward to seeing you guys soon. Bye.